Now, 99 times out of 100, my MO with Berserk is to cram as many jokes into as little time as possible and hope that enough of them hit home that it's good, and to hell with, comedic timing. So this bit I was a bit concerned about because it takes a while to ramp up. There's not a whole lot of payoff until, a good 30-40 seconds in. But I think it worked out quite well. And I had originally intended to have Michigan J. Frog actually pop out of that hole in the wall, but couldn't make it happen with my editing. Couldn't find a clean enough image of Michigan that it wouldn't look pixelated and just horrible. So then I decided to just watch it with the original footage and see how that went. And I thought it was hilarious. I thought it worked. Somebody informed me, hey, didn't Spaceballs do something exactly like that? At which point I said, oh, holy crap, you're right. But for the record, if I was imitating Spaceballs, it was not intentional. But, oh well, great minds and all that. And, fuck, if you're gonna rip something off, Spaceballs you could do a lot worse. This, in the manga, though, is a great bit in this scene where the hole that they're about to go into is much smaller, and Pippin has a little thought bubble saying, will I really fit in there? Which is just hilarious, but wouldn't have worked in the animated version. And I love how Guts is immediately after he and Casca have sex, he's whipped. He is her bitch. It's just great. And he just obviously has no idea how to act towards her anymore, which is awesome. Whereas she is, exactly as inexperienced as he is with the opposite gender, but just seems to know how to act. That's pretty cool. I didn't intentionally mean for this episode to be like the Legend of Zelda reference episode, but oh well, why not? Great song from Overclocked Remix, by the way. Now this scene is, all these demons here show up later on in the manga. That's one of the great things about Miura, is that he thought ahead, and, well, I guess technically the Count shows up earlier in the manga, but the other ones show up later, and so he was able to think ahead and know that these were demon designs that he was going to use later, so he could sneak them in here. And it's a great little bit for those who have read the manga and are now watching the anime. I'm sure the animators knew they were canceled and, just wanted to cram all that in. Like, here, see, we can't actually do these parts, but here, you get to see them for 2 seconds anyway. So I had to take that to the next logical extreme and, break the fourth wall a little bit and actually have them realize, hey, we, how come we're not animated except for these 2 seconds? And Princess Charlotte gets to do something useful. She actually does quite a bit more in the manga. This whole sequence is very much extended. This bit here is a kind of screw up. My Judo voice and my Griffith voice I always knew sounded way too much alike, and here it came to bite me in the ass. And here you've got a lot of people thought that was supposed to be Griffith speaking, and where's his tongue? How's he speaking? That was supposed to be Judo. They just sound a lot alike. And then here, I wanted 3 examples of people talking about diet pills to really drive the point home, but then I realized that I'd only actually done it twice, so I had to just kind of invent a third one here and make a joke about it.
Diet pills?
Damn you all to hell, Planet of the Apes. That was a great opportunity.
Fuck it, let's get out of here.
Often with my editing, I felt like I was, fighting this uphill battle where I would have this awesome dialogue in my head and the characters' facial expressions just wouldn't match it at all. But there with that little shocked reaction from those 3 guys, it worked out so well. It was nice. And by this point, I was just so sick of trying to think up original voices for minor characters. I just said, fuck it, he's Italian. Oh, this is my thing, which goes over here. And then here I broke about 8 of my rules that I set for myself. This was just...
Murder in time. Attention, soldiers.
I referenced Little Karibo, which was implicitly a reference that they're all in an abridged series and have watched YouTube, which I swore never to do. I brought back Naughty, which was my non-catchphrase that I never wrote, which always kind of bugged me. That whole scene was just nothing but fan pandering, like, yeah, here you go, fuckers, laugh at that. Nah, I kid. And that whole "See You Snake Cowboy" thing, which I loved, was sadly, if you watch this embedded in another web page as opposed to on YouTube, that text was blocked out by the YouTube bug, which made me cry when I realized it, but oh well, fuck it. And that was supposed to be Phil's last hurrah, by the way, which is why he never shows up ever in anything after this. And I'm rambling! See you next time.